So we go there, we put an offer, we put higher than what they are asking for.
Yeah.
Also rejected
Because of the auction period.
But I refuse to give up.
Some people call police
No.
Yes.
No.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Get Real 讲真的, where we interview celebrities,
Yes.
influencers,
Yep.
and influential people lah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
About their journey in real estate. And today's guest is very interesting.
Today's guests, they are actually the OG of YouTube.
Correct. I want to say I watched them growing up, but it's not true because they are about same age actually. So
Are they?
You can.
About that, yes. Actually, I do, you know. And not only that, he's not only the Reno King, he's also the Food King.
Yep.
He's also a Forbes 30 under 30 entrepreneur, a lot of things. And his beautiful girlfriend is not only an entrepreneur herself, she's potentially going to start a business in sofa. Also in
Sofa
the
business.
yes, correct. And I'm very certain it's going to be a powerful realtor very soon. Let's welcome our guests to the show, Ryan and Cherylene.
Thank you. I mean, that was a very nice introduction.
That was a nicer
Yeah.
introduction someone had done for me.
Mostly people will just remember me for like saga lah, all the bad things.
Over already, all this thing.
History already lah, history lah.
Yeah, I've been doing YouTube for the last 12 years, mainly specializing in long form videos lor. Yeah, and production lah. So that's what I'm doing. But I also got other businesses lah, but it's other industry related.
For me, I'm now like a full-time content creator, planning to start my own business and taking the property exam, but I haven't passed yet. So
Second try? First try?
second try.
First try is okay. It's okay. Yeah.
So if I don't pass, then like let's ignore the realtor part.
No! One more time!
Just keep taking.
But
Don't give up!
she does have a lot of passion for property.
Yeah.
She love. It used to be our hobby that every weekend, right, we just go see houses.
Yeah.
With or without appointment, we also go see houses.
Yeah.
I think there was one.
We always open house, then we walk in.
No, there was once, right, we went to, I think, Faber Hill.
Oh, Faber Drive.
The landed property.
nice.
They're very beautiful. So
Just house watch.
we saw a very beautiful house. Right? Then I saw got kids. Then I was hoping the kids really recognize. So I stand outside. Then the parents and the kids come out. The kids did recognize. Then the parents say want to take picture. But I was so scared, right? Because I wanted to say, can I go inside your house? I really love the house, but I don't dare to ask. But the kid like got DM me. Then I got say, can you ask your dad?
Wow.
Then the dad say, yeah, you can come and see. But I also wanted to film, but he said cannot film. But he said he can see.
Why why y'all love houses so much? Just wondering.
I got reason lah, because
Yes.
I feel like in Singapore is very small.
Yeah.
All the shopping center, all the hawker, all the restaurant, all see before already.
Yes.
The only parts of Singapore that you cannot see is people house ma.
Oh, that makes sense.
So whenever I go in, I feel like, hey, this is a part of Singapore I never see.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I think every house got their own owner's personality. So
Yeah.
it's just interesting to see how people have their different choices of design.
Yes.
And how they like design a house. So it's very nice.
Yes, that's so true. So today main objective is to let the viewers know a little bit more about like real estate lah, but also share your perspective a little bit more. So maybe the first question we have is like growing up, right? How is like your perception towards real estate? Is it like more of an asset? You hear people making money, or is it more of like, no, it's a home, I really want a place to stay, like, or maybe your own perception towards real estate?
My perception when I was young is the more land you have, the more money you make.
Makes sense.
Because my dad, right, I remember distinctively, right, where there was a time that he's not doing so well in business. But despite that, right, he still buy a very small apartment, right, at Bukit Timah. Like, he very insistent, but it's damn small. It's like really very hard to maneuver.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. And that was after their divorce.
Yeah.
Then I was like, why you die want to stay here? He said every day is about location. That really paid off because I think he really made quite a bit from that. But I was very bewildered when I was young. So he always tell me that location is very important. You must consider a lot of factors.
Yeah.
He also tell me that, okay, let's say it's not your final home. You don't buy something that you like. You must think about the pool of people that will be able to buy. So like, if you choose an apartment that, let's say, very good location, but it's like not suitable for family, not suitable for schools, then you lose the entire pool of people
Buyers
that
lah.
might
Yes,
buy.
true. That's
So that's how I understand from him lah.
That's true.
When I was young.
Which was a belief system you brought to your next home?
No, actually. I didn't. When I bought my sadly, okay, wait. So you see, when I bought my first house, right? My first house, because like make a bit of money, you got excited, you just buy your own house, right?
Yeah.
Then you choose a house that honestly, don't take any of the boxes that my dad say.
Is that near the MRT?
Yeah, it's not at the MRT. It's not a full condo. It's not in a prime location.
Yeah.
Then after that, when it comes to selling, right,
Yeah.
then you start to understand what.
What? Yeah.
It's always there. Us, when we growing up, right,
Yeah.
whatever our parents say, right, we
don't listen, right?
We don't listen. Right?
Yeah.
When we grow up, we start to understand.
Like, oh,
Then after that, when we tell our kids or people younger than us,
Same
right,
thing.
they don't
They also
listen.
don't
It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. Yeah.
Anyway, he's young, he just want a bachelor pad. Then
Ah,
everyone like
cool.
penthouse,
Correct.
jacuzzi.
Correct.
And how many times you use jacuzzi?
Like twice. No, I really bought the entire house, my previous house, because
Yeah.
they say it comes with a jacuzzi. 27 years old, I bought that, and
Wow.
then on paper it says penthouse.
Yes.
So wow, I thought quite sad. 27 years old, I got a penthouse with a jacuzzi. Wow, that was a bad decision for me.
No, but but it is you all made it into a very nice house.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
We were very, very lucky. We made it into a very beautiful house. Then
Yeah.
COVID struck, so
Yeah.
the prices went up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really lucky.
Yeah.
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 It was a 3 to or 4 bedder.
Four bedder.
Gutted to a 2 bedder.
One.
Wow, 1 bedder.
Yeah, so when we were selling, it was so hard to sell because we have the list as 4, right?
Yeah.
But then we keep telling our agent, like, don't bring any family. This is not a family unit.
Yes.
And then all the family, I think 8 people came. The whole family came. We were like, we already know not going to buy.
Yeah, because it's a 1 bedder.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
can restore the wall if they choose to, because originally it's 4. It's just that it doesn't fit my lifestyle.
Yes.
It doesn't fit my lifestyle back then. So
Yes.
I still no regret making it into 1 room, because at least that few years I'm there, I'm very comfortable.
You love it.
Yeah.
And I think the rooms were quite small also.
The room is damn
Yeah,
small.
so
Yeah.
when they try to imagine, they're like, but the room's so small.
Yeah.
So we're like, forget it. Just
Yeah.
couple. So it's not the couple.
Yeah. We sold to a couple.
young couple who bought it in the end.
But
Nice.
that's where I start to understand the pool of buyers.
Yes.
Also very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think your current home, the pool of should be quite big.
Ah,
But we also from 3 bedder for our current home become 1
What's
bedder.
that selling?
my current home, I know.
Don't do that. It's a home, it's a home.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it later on. The house later on.
Hey guys, if you're watching to this part of the video, thank you so much. If
Yes.
you enjoy what you're watching, please remember to like, share, subscribe, send it to your friends. If you have any questions regarding to real estate, please remember to scan the QR code here and send us your questions, and we'll answer them in the next video or in the comment section below.
That's right. Now, let's go back to the video.
Back to the video.
Cherylene, what about yourself? Like when you were growing up, how was it like about real estate?
I think I never think so much there because for me it's like my mom just shaped it as a home.
Yeah.
Then it's very near my school and it got me to, cause back then I stayed in Marine Parade, so I got into Tao Nan because of that.
Oh, that's
Which
nice.
is like considered a good school.
Oh, you were Eastie also?
I was at Eastie.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's still a still.
Oh, she's still Eastie now, like, yeah, correct.
So I always like when like my school is near my house.
Yeah.
So I always like I can like sleep on the bus and then like within like 5 minutes I just reach and then people like stay all the way at like I don't know Jurong. They come to school. I'm like, why you want to spend 1 hour on your cab? But then I was also quite fortunate to have like that proximity.
Yes.
So I always want like convenience. That's why for our new home also, it's all about convenience. 1 minute from MRT.
Yeah. And you stayed in, your parents' home, how long did you stay there for?
I think a good 11 years.
Wow. Any
Yeah.
changes after that?
We bought another home because I
Nice.
went secondary school.
Oh.
So we bought somewhere that's near my secondary school.
Oh, I see.
That's why I say parents are 最伟大 one.
It's true.
Maybe
It's true.
I see how many parents right relocate sell their house all that simply for their child's
School, right?
school.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
leh.
but I think a lot of kids at the point of time they won't understand
Yeah.
the sacrifice
Yeah.
that they put.
We took it for granted. I'm like, I thought your school always has to be near your house. But no.
It was the house that shifted near this.
Yes.
I see.
So after I moved into his like first home, right, I was like, your house no MRT nearby? How do I get like anywhere? And I know hawker center.
Yeah.
Then I had to.
Damn sad, like if she take bus home, right, then it started to rain, right?
Yeah.
She will sit at the bus stop. Because there's no shelter all the way home.
Yeah.
Took it for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. So currently now, right, your current home. Tell me more about like the whole process. Like, let's talk about the
whole process.
No, I mean you built a lot of units before you decided on the terms, right?
No, he literally went to war to get their house.
Yeah,
already.
And not only that, he's more. Yeah.
I tell you, the story is crazy. You all know already,
Yes.
but let me tell the
Yes,
audience.
please.
Yeah.
Okay, so I put my previous house on market 2023 April. Then I sold the house at 2023 July. However, the buyer wanted a long option.
Yeah.
And that cost me a lot of problems. 6
6
months.
months.
Long option.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a friend staying at the current condo that I'm staying, and then they recommend, say, hey, you know what, you should buy this condo. There's a lot of good perks lah. And I was sold lah. I said, okay, looks very good, but cannot be the first condo I see is the best idea. So then after that, right, I went to see other condos, make appointment. We see a lot of condos, and I really mean like 300 plus. 300 condos over 8 months like that.
All over Singapore.
All over Singapore.
Singapore.
Nothing is left out of our radar. Like I really went to see a lot lah. Okay.
We even consider HDB, but we were like, cannot. You need 30 months before after you sell private.
Yeah.
So we only can do condo.
Yeah. So I was really aggressively looking because they say 6 months long option ma. So I know I can afford a bit of time. But as the time start to come nearer and nearer, I get scared already. Like I'm very pressured ma.
Yeah.
Then I realized that, hey, the original condo that we looked right was really the best already. So that really suit everything.
That was the first lah.
That was the
very
first.
first.
Wow.
After I go back, then I see like, shit, there's not much units for sale. Yeah. So then after that, I was hoping for a high floor.
Yes.
But in the condo got 197 units, only one stack I like.
Yes, the one that is...
that stack.
It's
that I
very
want.
specific, today's market.
No, how we found out I like the stack is there was a unit for sale, I think 4th floor. When we went, right, we were like, oh my god, 90
The view,
degrees.
right?
The view wasn't that great. It was just because 4th floor, man.
Oh, yeah,
so we
yeah.
just looked at the lender, but we thought it was the best thing ever. We put in our offer, they rejected us because of the long option.
Yeah, the layout was good lah. So that was 4th floor. Then after that, nothing happened, and then the time is burning away anymore. Then after that, the 3rd floor one came up, same stack. So we go there, we put an offer, we put higher than what they are asking for.
Yeah.
Also rejected
Because of the option period.
Long option.
Wasted.
Then every time we reject, right,
Yeah.
we'll go back play emo songs and she will cry on it.
Olivia Rodrigo's Traitor is our playlist. Like, you betrayed me.
And it's like a breakup to her, you know. And both the house, right, on the day itself sold one. So that's why I know that this stack are very hard. Right? So our last chance came when 13th floor. Wow, this time high floor.
Oh my goodness.
All that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We never knew that
Okay,
view
that
would be
time-
so nice.
Yeah.
That time your buyer exercised your option already.
Exercise already.
Oh.
But they wanted the... no, they haven't
They haven't
exercised.
exercised.
Still
Long
under
option.
option
Okay.
period.
Yeah, so we are taking a lot of risks also.
Correct, yes.
So when the 30th floor come out, right,
Yeah.
again, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Then again, the long option was the problem. And wow, this time, I really almost give up hope. And back then, my property agent was like, sometimes it's fate lor. It's 你该有就有. My dad said the same thing.
Yeah.
She was also like, say, what to do, what can you do?
Yeah.
But I refuse to give up.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
He
refuse.
persistent eh.
So I was at work, right? I was so angry and distracted, right?
Yeah.
That I also don't want to believe. 我不要认命.
Yeah.
What I did, right? My first step was I go Canva, do a poster lah. Say
Yeah.
I want to buy your house like that.
Yeah.
Then I got my friend that stay in the condo. I put at every letterbox.
Yeah.
I put at every letterbox and all that. Didn't work, right?
Yeah.
I door knock. Every weekend I go camp there. I see anybody recognize me. I try to make friends there. I try to make friends with a lot of people there.
Some people call police eh.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No. Haven't called police yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after that, I go search right. Accra. Which company register their unit in this condo lah?
Yeah.
Then they will show a partial IC number or their full name or that. She helped me go LinkedIn.
Yeah.
We go Google, see the NUS alumni, all that thing.
I
Right?
think every girl is good at stalking, so this was my forte.
she made an Excel sheet. They find their number, their business. I call one by one, text one by one. That's one of them. Call police. Then I finally found one guy.
Yeah.
He know of our video. He stay at a stack and it was higher, 14th floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I was like, I damn excited.
Yeah.
Then when I talked to him, he said he don't want to sell. Then he said it's his parents' house, he don't want to sell. But he's a property agent.
Yeah.
And then he knows of our videos and all that.
Trying to sell us other units. We're like, we want your unit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, then I think we took about 8 days.
Yeah.
Negotiate lor. Then I keep upping the price. I up the price. I like really maximum. I really
Cash over valuation already.
And that's when you all come in. already.
Yeah. Then you all like, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah, you keep saying don't do it. But I really want.
But you really wanted it. I understand. It's because also Cherylene really wanted it lah.
Yeah.
Crying to emo song. This is my best boyfriend award.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like wow, girlfriend crying and let's buy
It was near my mom, near MRT. Like, it checked every single box.
Yeah.
So that's when Jervis came into the picture. Because I was buying severely cash over renovation. and I really like, wow, like I have to 吐出来很多钱.
Yeah.
So Jervis using his connections and expertise And he's not even my agent. He didn't earn anything from
Yeah,
this.
there was one time he wanted to take a bridging loan, right? Then
Yeah.
suddenly Jervis called me. I was like, Cherylene, you don't need to take bridging loan. I was like, my agent tell me need. He said, you don't need. Why are you taking it? Then I was like, what? He saved us so much money. I tell you.
So he really helped us a lot. And at the end, right, the end result is right. There was no cash over valuation.
there was no cash
It
over
was the right amount of loan.
Yeah, he got us a very good rate also for the bank loan.
The cash over valuation was about 200K plus.
The
That's
banker managed to match.
Yeah,
and
force the
really
banker
thank
to match. She said you gotta match it.
he managed to get it for me. I was that shocked because like I also have my contacts ma.
Yeah.
Nobody say nobody in the right
Willing to
mind
match.
to do this one. Nobody in the right mind. And then because I bought at a kind of all-time high
Yeah.
Now right even the lower floors right
Yeah.
of the same stack
Yeah.
is selling at the same price as
Same
me.
price
Correct.
Yeah.
So actually, she brought the prices up.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
It was a
man.
good buy on
Yeah.
hindsight.
So on hindsight, right, it was not only a good buy, but it's a beautiful home also.
Yeah, we were in the lift and then the neighbor was like, I think got this xiao kia, go and put in the all-time high. I don't know what he thinking.
And then even the security guard come and say
Yeah.
like because of that all-time high, right? He don't know it's me
Yeah.
but he was complaining. He said last time 1 year renovation 2 or 3 times in the condo.
Yeah.
He said this sell go sell go buy at all-time high, right? Trigger a lot of people to sell,
To sell,
right?
yeah.
Then there are 16 renovations going on at one time. And he said everybody is complaining, it's noisy and all that. Then I was like, don't know who's this guy. But it's me. Eventually he found it's me. But
Yeah.
I really had a vision and I really believe in it. Okay, because my logic was right. It's a very nice layout, high floor, unblocked view, and then houses are getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
With a lot of wasted space like
Yes.
balcony, window ledge, aircon ledge, bay window, all that.
Yeah.
So I felt that I'm making a right decision. A lot of people think that it's silly it's not freehold all that. But I really don't care about that. I think that it will make me happy in the time that I stay there.
Yeah.
And when I'm happy and I'm motivated to work,
Yes.
I
You
get
work
more
more.
money, oh?
I make more money.
Yeah.
That's next one in real estate. This is what we agree as well.
Yeah.
I see.
So I made that crazy decision. But I think it paid off.
Luckily,
Yeah, luckily.
But even
lucky.
if we never, also we happy.
Yeah, I can see you are very happy. Right? And tell me more about the design concept of the house. Like, what was it like? Who designed it? Maybe you can talk about it.
I think it's a very collective collaboration between me and her. Okay, so when we look at the layout, right, we didn't even ask the ID. I told her, like, look into our habits, our lifestyle, and then she went to this website called Homes by Me, where you can do your own 3D
Yeah.
planning.
Actually, we did this before we even buy property.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
we were so sad
Actually,
because we
yes.
imagine our life really.
I think actually as a property agent, right,
Yeah.
once they start imagining how it is to stay there, right, you
Yeah.
know you got them.
Yeah.
So that was the process. So she designed the whole thing, the layout, the purpose of each room, where to knock down.
Yeah.
And then we even luckily we know a PE.
Yeah.
They come and see which wall can have that. And he never charged me.
Wow.
He's a neighbor of mine last
Yes.
time. So he helped us check. So we already know which wall can knock down and everything. So we plan to the T like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then only when we get the ID, right, it's just getting our vision to realize lah.
Yeah.
And like the challenges that we want, like we told our ID, we say that we want a tree in the house no matter what. 一个树.
I love that also. That I saw.
So they managed to fit it in. I said I want a tree in the house, yet I don't want it to take up space. Then he just looked at me like, how? But he actually managed to do it by flushing it against the wall. So I cannot use that space anyway.
It's a real tree.
It's a
No, it's not a real
fake
tree.
tree lah.
Real tree will go, the roots will go until the neighbor's house. You cannot.
That's true.
Yeah, lor, cannot lah. Yeah, but the whole vision was like because we don't want the attention to be taken away from the view, so the colors are more muted. So we went with like creamy.
Yeah.
But we call the theme like autumn because it's very autumn colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the theme of the house.
Yeah, our ID is extrusion, and I
Yeah.
think they did like amazing job.
Amazing.
Wow.
And to be honest, for a gutted reno, and I mean really gutted,
Yeah.
even relocating DB, electrical and everything, they did it in 2 months. I already can leave, and 2 months I live inside.
Yeah.
Really fast for the reno you have.
4 months total complete.
Oh.
But 2 months I live in it. Yeah.
I think you were partially sponsored by the reno. Right?
Yes,
If it's
yes.
not sponsored, roughly how much will the renovation cost?
I got asked the ID.
Yeah.
We haven't calculated properly but he agak around 150.
That is actually not too bad.
Actually
eh.
okay.
No,
For a
but
gutted
fully
reno.
gutted.
Yeah, for a
Very
gutted reno.
gutted.
Yeah.
yeah.
But he estimate lah. He estimate lah.
I think
when
it's
I
more.
look-
No, I really look at it, right? I think it's more. I would estimate like 250 to maybe 200, 250.
Because when I look at his
Because you
place,
even have an
it's really
onsen inside, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a working onsen. Like,
Oh, it's not working
There's no
onsen.
spring water.
There's no
lah.
jacuzzi. There's no
It's just a
jacuzzi.
bathtub that
jacuzzi.
looks
I
like
thought there
It
was
looks like an onsen lah, right? But
it's
it's like
a
a
tub
bathtub.
only.
Yeah.
It's just a tub.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the bathtub. Like sometimes it's dirty, you feel dirty, like
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
soaking
yes.
in it. But onsen, like somehow it's like, oh.
It's okay.
clean.
Yes. Yeah. What about you, Shirley? What's the favorite part of your house?
Wow, I
Because I
think
see a lot of IG
every
reels, like, I
part
don't-
is
Yeah.
favorite. I cannot choose one favorite.
She's every day like just shooting.
It's very nice though, the content.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, wow, this view is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I'll get bored of the house by now, but no, every day I wake up to the view, I'm like, this is the life.
Yeah, this is the life, right?
Yeah.
It's the floor to ceiling windows.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she really loved it. And
love.
floor to ceiling windows very hard to find in Singapore.
Very hard.
Very hard.
Very hard. Especially at the price point.
Yeah, when we went to Korea, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
No, not Korea. LA, all these.
Yeah, but Korea also got a lot of floor to ceiling.
I think what I really like is that your house is like at the edge. So it's like it's floor to ceiling while at the edge.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
why.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And you have a lot of different textures. Like you can see buses, you can see landed, you can see building,
Yeah.
wow, everything.
Yeah.
That's why after this episode, I know our property price is
Correct.
so high.
So much this.
If you want to know, I will just tell you the condo is called the Trumps.
Correct. I think I'll go DM. Hey, are they selling? Are they selling? Are they selling?
Very funny, my helper, right? We thought I will ask her, like, what's your favorite part of the house? And then we thought she'll say, like, oh, the view, whatever. She was like, I can see the MRT. I really like the MRT.
She somehow loved the MRT view.
The convenient. Oh, the MRT
View.
view.
The view of the MRT.
Why? Do you ask her why?
I don't know.
She most fascinated about it. Like every time we go see our house when it was renovated,
Yeah.
she would just stand there and look at the MRT.
Look at the MRT.
I don't know.
Yeah, then
Maybe
she'll
she-
take video
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the husband.
Yeah.
During the interim while you're renting, right, I must say that the rental was. They made it very nice.
Oh, the rental
Yeah.
home ah. Yeah.
When we went to view it, right?
Yeah.
I told Ryan, I said,
Yeah.
wow, bro, 有点难欸这个。
So another thing that Jervis and Charlie really helped us a lot, right, is when we were struggling with the long option,
Yeah.
and then we bought this new condo. The guy also want an option.
Yes.
It was like I don't
9
know.
months of options.
Yeah, 9 months of option. Then we needed a house to stay. So we tell them very specific. We want the same condo as rental. Then they were like, you see, then after that we wanted short term. That's the hardest, right? Short term
hardest.
Yeah.
it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
And then we say we also like require like 2 room, this type of rental that we will pay.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it, but they managed to do it. And not only that, right? I remember the first day we go see the house. We were like, they still ask right? You sure this?
Really?
We go in, like, we see like cockroach, we see like the mess, and we were like,
The
There
dogs
was
inside, right?
cockroach
Yeah.
magnet
Oh,
on
no,
the
then there's
fridge.
key everywhere. I think it was
Yeah.
and the smell was so bad, but we were like, I really need to rent here so that I can monitor the renovation.
There wasn't a lot of units. That was
Yeah.
the only unit.
Yeah.
that was
Another one that
available
didn't
rental.
respond. The agent, remember the super high price one?
Yeah.
And he got us at such a good price for short-term rental.
Yeah.
We were like, this is a steal.
Yeah, and I didn't even give them commission. I always do it.
Yeah.
Don't even know how you negotiated that with the other agent, right?
The agent was willing to work with you guys.
Yeah.
I think not only just us, but you guys also, because you all are like known figures. So I think they know that they can be in safe hands. Yeah. So we told them we use that as our parking. Also, we say, hey, come on, you want to make our house nicer or not? Like, walao, your house now is really no one want to rent one. But in actual fact, that place a lot of people want to rent because it's a good location.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good location.
Yeah.
So I think within that day itself, even though it's so cui, right, no choice, we just accepted a rent because short term also not many people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then after that we just furnish it with IKEA stuff.
It's very nice, leh.
No, it's just curation. It's just
Yeah,
curation.
he was telling me that the lights you need to treat properly,
Yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
plants you treat. I was like,
No,
wow.
actually, to make a house, if let's say you got a house now, right,
Yeah.
and it's not nicely renovated,
Yeah.
there's actually a trick to make it nice. Just don't on the big lights. You
Don't on the big lights,
Don't on your big lights. Don't on your down lights, right?
Yeah.
Then you buy those lamps to accentuate your house, right? The mood change. Already.
It's true.
As simple as that. It will cost you less than $500 to put some lamps everywhere in the house.
Yeah.
Done.
You can buy from IKEA. The lamps quite good.
It's true.
Yeah.
Is there like a specific like strategy you have when you put like the lighting? Like, is there like, okay, you must put like at the corner or put where?
Warm light
Yeah.
or warm white. Never white light. Never white light.
It's so against what I
Yeah.
like.
Then you just have to strategically, right? Don't make a place too bright.
Yeah.
Because at night you're trying to wind down.
Yeah.
Don't make it too bright. That's why when you on big lights, right, it feels like very sterile, or like you're trying to wake up and then a lot of shadows is being casted. So what we do is soft diffuse light that is warm, colors put in corners, put in places that you use frequently. That's about it.
I see.
Yeah, so when you do that, right, your whole mood changes.
Yeah. When I first knew of Ryan as Reno King, right, I initially thought it was maybe an influencer trying to get some renovation contracts. But when I talked to him, right, he's very experienced in it.
No. It's true at the point of time when I started the renovation content, right? I see a gap in the market. And I didn't know much. I turned my learning journey into video. Because I gradually learn. So this whole, I think this Reno series, right, I done for 4 to 5 years. Okay? Everything, right, honestly speaking, now they're gonna hate me, but it was an experiment for my house. I wanted to see what works and what don't work, what works and what don't work. Ultimately, I landed, I have the police already. What I like, what I don't like. According to my producers, I did 25 house tours for like celebs. So I started to learn what I like, what I don't like.
Wow. And it's not easy, like, because that kind of obsession that you have, right, to say, okay, come, I want to see how the lighting is being placed. It's not normal,
You
are made
must
for
have some
it.
passion in it.
Even
The
you sell so
amount
many.
of group chats he have just to liaise for all the house tours, I think it's like 700 over.
What?
It's insane.
It's about 40, 50 per celeb.
Wow.
But
40, 50 group chats
because
per select.
each of the vendor is different 嘛.
Correct.
做一个套就是一个 group chat，一个
that's
flooring 一个 group
true. Oh my
chat，一个 light
God.
一个 group chat。
Yeah. He has to be a middleman through everything.
Yeah.
But I really learned a lot, and because of my profession also is like production.
Yes.
I need to know about lighting.
Yes.
So like actually the aspect of lighting to me is very, very important in a lot of aspect of my job, my house and everything. So I'm very particular about it.
Why I say you're made for that? Because I remember you told me before. You said that if the light is too bright, right, you have headache. When you
Yes.
Wait, no.
Then I was like, wow, you're made for this.
Back then, right, my house got white light and then it was like flickering, but I don't see the flickering. But the moment he come my house, he's like, I got migraine. Then I was like,
I just came to realize, right, some people, right, okay, this one a bit technical, like in cameras, right, they got like 23.976 FPS, 30 FPS frames per second, 60 FPS, right? Some people really cannot tell when
The
it's
difference.
on 30, 60,
I won't be able
120.
to
cannot.
I can, I'm very sensitive, okay? And then the next level one is, some people can tell if the light is flickering. So sometimes you take out your phone, you see the light flickering,
Yes.
but in real life you don't see.
Yes.
I can see that.
Wow, I
so
cannot,
it freaking give me headache.
yeah.
Like I can see that frequency of the thing. That's why I very
shocked, right? You're like,
I was gonna say no, but I know some people who can.
And this happens very frequently at HDB void deck, the void decks, right? And also bus stop, some lights. Yeah, but lately I see our street lamps are getting better quality. But you imagine I'm looking at the
Flickering street lamp, right? Every time.
walk past, go flicker.
yeah. So that's why I'm very particular about like.
I see.
With your passion in renovation, right? Like, are you going to do more things about it? Are you going to launch anything, or is it already launched?
Okay, one thing I will never become an ID. I won't become an ID because as a public figure, people are so ready to throw stones at
IDs.
at us.
At public figures,
Let alone I be an ID. They will throw stones at ID and the influencer ID is even worse.
Actually, that's true.
And ID is very hard because you have to 把那个收尾. Like after the renovation complete, any problems afterwards, they come for the ID. So your job is never ending.
And because I work with so many ID, I always hear their voice memo about owners scolding them. There was this case that this owner, right, finished the renovation 8 years already.
Huh?
8 years, 8 years,
scold,
the wardrobe fall on the sun. He go cut the ID. But it was 8 years.
It's very long
Of course, where and
Went there,
then if something is not stable or what, right, you overload the thing, right? Someone has to put all the clothes in the wardrobe, like heavier than the load that is that it can
allowed
take. And then it collects, but it's 还是 the ID fault. And then I say, how is this your fault? Then the ID still apologize. Then I say, why are you apologizing? He say, it's always going to be our fault. Then I feel like they damn chum. Really, I sometimes pity them.
Very pity.
That's tough. Okay. Sharing yourself, are you going to launch anything that's coming up soon next year or?
I don't know yet. Depends on whether I pass my exam. Depends on a lot of things. But for now, I'm just doing a lot of content.
What's this sofa business thing?
I'm planning to like sell so far.
Oh.
But still planning.
Okay.
She love home and living.
Yeah.
She love renovations, design, properties, and
Yeah.
so she's a much smarter person than I am. Lah.
Yeah.
I'm a school dropout. She's a scholar.
I'm also
Yes.
about.
Yeah. Okay, so she's a scholar.
I also drop out.
Oh, really? Yeah, all right.
Hi, you all drop out.
Wait. Hold on. I secondary school dropout. Okay,
University job.
Uni drop out.
You, yeah, that's
Yeah,
different.
uni is different. Uni is the option.
It's an option. I got expelled. Not even a draw, I got expelled.
He got expelled because of his tattoo.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
don't want to remove his tattoo.
It's not I don't want, I can't afford. You know, remove it.
Then why you get? Why you
because of
afford
that, they
to get
force
it
you
in
to
the
get out of
first
school,
place?
That and very delinquent behavior.
Understand,
Like,
okay,
secondary
let's-
school, like,
let's-
secondary
let's-
school, like, yeah. But I think she's very smart. So she's very analytical.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more, when it comes to houses, or I'm an emotional buyer. That means it makes me feel happy and like I don't care about her logic already.
Yeah.
But she is logical.
Yeah.
I had to ground him down.
Yeah.
I'm like, stop flying so high.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you'll be a damn good agent.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
she'll be
also
a damn good
say,
agent, yeah.
I told her that once
Yeah,
you
she'll
join
be.
the property agent,
Yeah.
I think she automatically be the most followed agent already.
She
'Cause
will.
she got base
Yes.
already, mah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
And she's very good with like, you go into a space and tell you what to do here.
And not only that, in
Yeah.
numbers also. Yeah, both combination.
And her audience is growing up also.
Yeah.
So maybe at the right time. And then she also got like design skills, like
Yes.
layout and all that. She
Yeah.
can draw the whole 3D.
Correct,
Yes.
yeah.
So I think really can.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, like fingers crossed
Can
December.
lah, can. Scholars usually pass.
Yeah, you're a
If-
scholar.
yeah.
Why are you worried about failing?
Exactly.
What I understand is like all my life, right? I'm like, okay, like I can pass the exam, but the moment I failed two, I was like, how can this be? Like, this is my first failure ever.
Oh, you never feel like, yeah, I would
I was damn shocked. Then I was like, wow, this exam really must like 认真的读完. Like that time I went to this course, they were like, actually it doesn't matter how smart you are, it's about the hours you put in.
It's true.
Then back then I was like full-time job and studying,
Yeah.
so now I'm like trying to focus.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
All the best, all the best.
Yeah.
She studied very hard this time
Yes,
around.
all the best.
Yeah.
It's the most traumatic experience of a real estate agent journey. The RS exam.
Actually, it is.
Huh?
It's
After
the
that,
toughest.
it gets fun
It's the
already.
toughest,
You
yeah.
can Google one afterwards.
Yeah, and no, and
Yeah.
the other things you learn, you don't even have to apply.
You don't apply,
Because you
right?
call a lawyer, you call a banker, you won't
That's
use
true.
calculator, you use your app.
Like, all the loans I can easily Google, but you must memorize all the freaking numbers.
Yeah.
Hopefully all turns out well.
Thank
yeah.
加油 baby.
Yes.
I
Okay.
thought so much that I failed.
So the last question we have, right, is this your dream home already or not? Or are you like, no, you want to go something nicer, bigger eventually? And what about your investment side? Are you all planning to invest or not planning to invest?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Because I just now earlier in the video I told you what my dad said about property, right? But when he's now older, right, his advice to me, right, as long as you're happy, don't
Yes.
worry so much about the investment or
Yes.
that. You stay here. Nobody know what is going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
There's no point planning this, planning that.
Happiness is important
Yeah.
lah.
He said,
Yeah.
if you like the house so much, you are staying and you really love it,
Yeah.
then that's a win already.
Yes, I agree.
Just do whatever you want. So
I agree.
I'm not worrying so much whether it will appreciate, depreciate, or the thing.
Yeah.
So far, it has been appreciating, but it didn't make me any happier. Yeah. Like, and honestly,
Yeah.
some of my sponsors for my home rental, right, when the boss came, right, they offered to buy the house. They offer, I haven't even leave it.
What?
They say, hey,
我帮你买
when
what's
you
that?
finish MOB, 我跟你买啦。I offer you 啦。They only offer higher than what I 我都不要卖。
Yes.
Because I really like the house.
Yeah.
I don't think I can find anything like that in the immediate future. And I have no dreams about staying in landed house
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
Because we only two people, we don't
Yes.
have to have
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
And,
That's nice.
And honestly, because I got a lot of well-to-do clients, right?
Yes.
I see when they stay their landed, their swimming pool spoil, leak, they repair 300,000. I was like, oh, I can't handle. I really can't handle. I don't want to stay landed.
That's the idea of the whole house.
Because they come to my house, then they say your swimming pool leaking. I say, yeah, my MCST will repair. lah."
It's
Then
true.
their one, they repair
true.
300,000. I was like,
Oh,
okay, I don't want landed. I really don't.
Chor.
And landed got another bad thing for me, in my
Yeah.
opinion, is cockroach.
Yeah, pass.
And I'm super scared of cockroach, so I cannot.
Like the rental
When
unit
there's
is
a
so far.
cockroach, you just run to the other room and I must kill the cockroach.
No, cockroach, she's the cockroach killer.
You're not scared of cockroach?
I'm scared, but like not as scared as
scared,
him, so I must be the one that kill it.
The rental unit, the first day we moved in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cockroach.
Big
we already know,
one.
we already expected. I
Yeah.
run out of the apartment. I took a lift down to the swimming pool.
Oh, so bad
Then I tell her and my helper, once the cockroach cleared it, then you tell me. Then I very scared of cockroach. I cannot with cockroach.
Luckily, our this house no cockroach.
Yeah.
Only when I wear when I go reservice, I wear my NS uniform. Then I'm not scared because got boots.
Oh, you're
feel
fully
more
covered
men's.
lah. Fully covered.
No, I don't. Normally, I don't.
What about you, Sherilyn? Is this your dream home already, or like you feel like, hey, we can go because it's still young, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like that's it.
I think this is my dream home. I never imagined I could stay in such a beautiful home.
Yeah.
But if you
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes.
But if we were to buy a new property, it will be probably for investment.
Yeah.
Initially, I think we wanted to buy a one-bedder for investment. Then we talked to Jervis. She was like, don't do one-bedder. Save up for three-bedder. Three-bedder confirm appreciate. So I was like, okay, we save up for three-bedder.
Yeah.
Three-bedder expensive.
Yes.
If I really were to have a dream home, right?
Yeah.
What I wish I can do is buy the unit above me.
Oh yes. And then make it
They just combine.
Then combine.
Cannot, I cannot combine.
I don't think can lah.
Cannot.
Actually, I got go this.
Make one slide down.
No, I got go this. I got this. Went to this condo near the JW Marriott.
South Beach Residences.
There's this.
Yes, South Beach Residences.
Got one house really combine and extends. I know it's a.
Because the developer, when they were selling, right, they already tell them, say that, okay, you can configure whatever you want. But now after they clear CSC, they can't do it already.
So now.
And hard to sell those units. That's why they fast. You say can buy two, okay? Faster buy, then combine. One title.
So cool eh.
So you're saying that if the condo like my one mature already, cannot lah.
Yeah, cannot. Because the who do it? The developers want to take liability also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot do top down, but can I do left right?
Actually, left right potentially can.
No, we are corner unit.
But-
There's no one on the right.
Yeah. No, potentially can but okay, once you pass CSC, then you cannot already But normal, like there's some developments that have Ardmore Park, like some in Orchard, they can combine both units together. But the best if you want to combine one, right, buy at the development stage.
Yeah,
then you can tell
wasted my
developers
chance.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But
Not all allowed,
If we
not all
had
allowed,
bought
but-
our property
Yeah.
at the development stage, it will be 600k.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Right now, it will be like 3 mil already. Your property at the development stage.
But
insane.
okay lah, I mean everything happened for a reason.
Yes.
I really enjoy the house we have now.
Yes.
I don't care what other people say.
Yes.
Every time if anybody criticize, I will just say, lucky you don't need to stay there. That's what I
Yes.
always say.
No, but it's I learned something. There's a new investment like philosophy that I learned. If you really like it so much, right, that you don't even want to let go, right, people offer even higher.
Yeah, actually true.
Yeah.
The guy offer you, right?
Yeah,
The boss.
because I see they really like it.
Yeah.
When they walk into the house, right, they are very happy how their product look like.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, they look at the view, their eyes sparkle.
The view is really insane.
Number three, they will start to say, hey, 明天我叫我的 photographer 来拍几张照片.
Yeah.
Then I know it. The fourth step, bro, you ever consider you want to sell?
Yeah.
I said, bro, I just move in.
We discussed each other, we're like, what price would we be like, okay, we consider. Then we were like, 5 million.
It's so impractical.
That's a real
Thank
first
you.
nightmare. Thank you so much for spending so much time with us. And it's been a joy, sharing from like the childhood journey all the way to their home. And they realize that this home is their dream home, potentially. Is there any thing you want to talk about in terms of, let's say if there's a one-liner that you want to share with the viewers about real estate?
Very hard to one-liner lah. But
Okay.
if really you want me to keep it one-line, find a good agent like them. I not only say that.
That's
I
very
not only say
Yeah.
because my whole journey, right, I had selling agent, buying agent, but they are not even any of my agent. They help me with my rent, my mortgage, and all that, right? I told them, I told Cherylene, they are my agents set for life already.
Thank
That means
you.
next time I buy, sell, all that, all that.
thank you.
And I always
Wow,
recommend
it's
them.
damn kind.
Because
you.
I did not give them any commission or anything.
Yeah.
They really help,
Yeah.
really help a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I really appreciate. So I would say home buying is a very complicated process. Very ultra disgustingly complicated. So get an agent that know what they're doing, have context, and is really looking out for your own interest.
Thank you, Ryan.
Because that time when I buy the house, like we say, right?
Yeah.
You say, no, it's not a good idea to COV.
Yeah.
He got look out for me. He don't have to. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
So get a good agent.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
How about you?
Sherilyn, what about you?
I think don't need to worry so much about investment. Just like as long as the home makes you happy and you're happy living in it, sometimes that's all that matters. Don't need to think about what people say.
That's the biggest investment because
Yeah.
when you have a nice house that you want to go back to, you're happy, your mental health is good, you will work harder, you will achieve better things.
Correct. Because
I
you don't
agree.
know what the future holds. Maybe you buy this investment, then you wait for like another 10 years. But within then, so many things can happen, you know?
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
life is
Best
short.
is invest in yourself.
Yes,
Invest
invest in
your own
yourself.
happiness.
And
Correct.
live in the moment, don't keep worrying about the future.
Yes. True.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Get Real with Us. We hope you enjoyed the episode with Ryan and Sherilyn once again.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you,
Thank you
Sherilyn.
so much for being on the show.
Being part of our journey as
Yes,
well.
thank you
Pleasure.
for helping
Pleasure.
us. Yes.
Our pleasure. So happy to see you finding nestled in your new home too, and a beautiful home. Yes.
Yes.
So
Come
funny
over
how we
soon.
connected, right? Actually.
Yes. Actually,
It
yeah.
was on my IG story.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's it.
I think we know each other for a very long time.
Very long,
but we
yeah.
only got like closer
Through the
and
IG.
through all this,
Yeah.
through all this whole property
It's so
journey.
nice.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. If you have yet to subscribe, like, or comment or anything, if you have any questions also,
Yes,
right,
please scan the QR code.
Yes, scan the QR code over here or key in the comment section down below, okay? We will see you guys for the next Let's Get Real 讲真的. See you guys. Bye bye.